I'm reshooting this video so I can show how I chose and laid out the panels that I'm going to glue together. So I just picked 3 pieces of wood, looked at the pattern, and like these two were similar and this one was a little different, so I put it in the center. But once I decide which side and how I'm going to put them together, I put a piece of tape across it and I write which part this is. This is part number AM, this is part number 1, 2, and 3, all of AM. And I draw an arrow where the 1/8 inch dowels are going to go, on which side. And same thing here. So I'm going to have dowels in this way. I need holes this way, this way, this way, and this way. And then I also always draw an arrow on each piece leading towards the same edge, so that when I put them in the vise, they're all starting from the same point and all the holes will line up. So that's my thought process behind how I lay out the panels. Obviously this one's been glued together now, and I just need to go through and do a final planing to final thickness. The drawing says to make them all 3/8 of an inch. What I'm doing is what I call the structural panels, the outsides, the bottom, there's 2 cross panels. I'm making 0.45 inches, a little stronger, so they don't bow. And then the intermediate panels that go as dividers, you would say, I'm going ahead go all the way down to 3/8 of an inch. To glue all these boards together, the drawings ask you to drill a hole every 0.9 inches for an 1/8 inch dowel. So I wrote a program on this machine to move the table 0.9 inches each time. So I have a stop here set up so that they all go in the same way. I make sure that I have this arrow that I marked earlier pointing towards the 0, and that I have the side that gets the holes drilled in pointed up. So I stick that in, move it over, lock that vise and lock the other vise. And then just start drilling. I have my drill stop set for the proper depth. Now when I get all the boards drilled, I'll reset it and drill the last holes because my table doesn't have enough travel. Once I've drilled one set of holes, what I do is I move the board down until I line up with the hole. Bring the quill down, make sure it's centered, lock that board, lock the other side, and then start the program over. Okay, I need about 900 1/8 inch dowels, 1.5 inches long. So what I've done is I've got this bundle of dowels. There's 100 in this bundle, and I've taped them up, and I'm going to run them through and get groups of 100. Now the hard part. Every one of these has to be beveled on each end. Otherwise, when you push it into the hole, it just scrapes all the glue out. So alright, that's 300. That's all my arthritic hands can do in one shot. I'll come back and do the rest later. I drilled all the holes. Now the drawings show a drill jig that you can build to space out the holes evenly. So now what I have to do is put in all the dowels. So I'm going to start off here with adding some glue. Glue in each hole. I really like this little glue bot thing. It's called a glue bot. Seems to work pretty good for pushing out glue, and the way it's designed, it only pushes the glue up from the bottom, so you never get dried glue. Alright, now I just dip these in here. Stick them in their holes. When you drill these holes, if you drill them the same size as the dowel, you would end up, when you put the dowel in, all the glue, or a lot of the glue, would just get wiped off. So that's why you drill it a little oversized, so you get room for glue. That's with any joint, glue joint. You don't want to make them so tight that the glue gets squeezed out and you end up with a dry joint. Okay, down here. And liquid dowel, too much. These dowels are down in. Okay, if you drilled all the holes correctly, should fit together like that. I'm not too worried about glue squeezing out, making a mess, because I'm going to plane these down another 32nd of an inch on each side. Okay, let's repeat the same thing. Okay, and get a little bit of glue squeezed up, so that's good. Looks flat. I'll just wait for it to dry.